Hello guys and welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Okay guys, here we go. First look at patch 2.6.8. PTR begins on the 6th of February guys. Also get to see here 3 brand new sets, not 2, actually 3 brand new sets, and also look at Season 20's buff, man. So let's go straight into it. 3 sets, man. Holy hell, fantastic. I thought we'd get into 2, it's actually 3. Brilliant. Okay guys, here we go, let's read this out. The 2-week PTR testing period for patch 2.6.8 begins Friday, the February of 6th, guys. Fantastic. So basically you get to try out the test server and try out all the new stuff at an accelerated rate, which is great. And we need your help to make Season 20 even better. Okay, so basically what Blizzard need us to do is to log into the test server on the 6th of February and try to break stuff, basically. Try to break stuff, find really bad bugged builds and all that, report them. That way the new season will hopefully go off to a smooth start. Because normally it's always something that's broken. Right, let's have a look. We have got 3 brand new class sets to dig into, guys. Can you believe it? 3 new sets in Diablo 3 in its current life cycle. It's just awesome. And an armful of legendary item changes and a pretty crazy game-changing seasonal mechanic that's bound to blow the lid off your traditional build approach. New build mechanics, guys, fantastic. Check out the permanently patch notes below and start Theory crafting. Patch 2.6.8 is on its way. Yeah. Builds, man. Builds. Table contents, there we go, boys. So, details, goals, tips, patch notes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, list, man. Barbarian set, Witch Doctor set, Wizard set. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go. Okay, guys, PTR details first, man. We'll be conducting the PTR 2.6.8 PTR over the course of 2 weeks. We get 2 weeks of PTR. Generally, it's 1 week. So this is good news. That means there's going to be better chance nothing game break will get through to the main live servers whenever this goes live. Brilliant. Starting Thursday, the February the 6th. During the course of the PTR, there may be aperiodic maintenances, outages, hotfixes, and minor patches. So sometimes, guys, the servers will just go down, you know, and patch. So things will be nerfed, things will be buffed, etc, etc. So whatever you see in the PTR now, it's not set in stone. Things will go up or down, I guess. But like I always say, when you guys test this stuff out, always put your feedback on the main forums, okay? Because it helps out a lot. Hell of a lot. There will be 2 buffs active to help you on your PTR journey. Increase legendary drop rate. This is only for the test server, guys. And double bloodshot drops as well. You can also buy customized gear, where we'll focus on testing from the special PTR vendor, which is Dank Regime. It's basically that giant goat dude inside of all the towns, who will exchange blood shards for certain bags full of legendary items that you need for testing, which is just accelerates the way so you can just test stuff super quickly. Brilliant. Lovely. Okay guys, feedback, look, we were just talking about, feedback should be provided in the PTR feedback forum, while bug reports should be provided in the PTR bug report forum. Clearly separating these discussions allows your designers and quality assurance testers home in on the information they need the most. Brilliant. Okay guys, what is PTR goals? Don't remember, we almost see the juice of it. With another new game impacting seasonal buff and entirely new class sets to experiment with. Can't wait, man. Witch Doctor, we know it'd be very tempting to get your hands on as much as you can. To help guide your focus, here are our priorities in terms of what we'd like to see most tested. Okay, here we go then, guys. So Barbarians, Witch Doctors, and Wizards heavily tested in new class sets and item changes. Yum. Please note when providing feedback about these class sets to avoid mixing / matching with the seasonal buff mentioned below. While that feedback is valuable, it's best to keep separate to ensure we're reviewing the long-term strength of these sets beyond Season 20. Okay, so if you test this, guys, and you want to do some feedback, do it on baseline, okay? Go on baseline. Don't use the seasonal mechanics to, you know, give that sort of feedback, yeah. Lovely. Okay, so experimentation with the season of being an artized mechanic with emphasis on finding bugs and testing functionality. Brilliant. PTR tips. Do I need to read this out, guys? I suppose we'll quickly go through it. As with our previous PTRs, a testing period will have a short duration. Whether you're a PTR veteran or newcomer, we'll pass along a few tips to get you started. Because the limit is the duration of this PTR, we ask that participants pick a particular portion of this update to focus on testing. So, for example, if you're primarily a wizard player, consider what changes impact the wizards certainly, and specifically, what you like the best and what you think may still need adjustment, and what you'd like to see in the future, even though that may be beyond the scope of this patch. We are all good questions Yeah, we are all good questions to ask yourself, man. Prior to the start of the PTR, consider stocking up on items like puzzle rings and bombardation, which gives you lots of mats and stuff like that. Having these available after you import your character can make any necessary PTR farming much, much faster. So basically, guys, what they're saying here is whatever you have on your live character right now, when you export your character, your live character, to the test server, it carries over all your gear, anything's in the stash, etc, etc, man. So just like stock up on loads of stuff, then import your character over, because that way you can make your testing much, much faster. So basically that's what they're saying there. Okay, guys, so what they want us to do here is try to break things. Just tell us when you do so we can make sure that the patch launch is as smooth as possible. Like we said earlier, though, if you find a really horrible bug, report it, because, you know, the amount of times a season's gone live and these sort of bugs have gone through and broken everything, you know, I've lost count. So, you know, you find something bad, please report it, man. Okay, when providing feedback, focus less on a solution and more on your experience. How did the changes make you feel? Was there something off that you've noticed? Did something seem wrong or insufficient? Suggestions are always welcome, but identifying the issues themselves is most important. Okay, guys, here we go, man. Right, we've got through that basic stuff now. Here comes the juice. The juice, baby. Below you find the patch notes for the latest PTR for Diablo 3. Oh my word, it's like Christmas for me right now. Yum, yum, yum. Right, here we go. General, guys. Here we go, man. Some general stuff. Infernal machines and organs are now subject to vacuum pickup. Good, good. That's not, I do like a bit of vacuum pickup, guys. Just suck those mats up, man. Lovely. Brilliant, man. Crafting plans from bounty caches are now guaranteed to drop unless all plans have been learned. Thank God. The amount of people struggling to get Captain Crimson's was insane. Last season especially. So, yeah, guys, crafting plans will now always drop. Fantastic. Season. Okay, guys, the first look at the new seasonal buff. A new seasonal theme has been added for Season 20, the Season of the Forbidden Archives. Okay, man. For the duration of Season 20, all slots in K9's Cube will be able to select legendary powers from weapon, armor, or jewelry. There was quite a few people asking for this on Reddit and on the main forums probably a couple of seasons ago. So Blizzard have listened and they're now putting it into the game as a seasonal buff. Awesome, man. Okay, let's read this out. This means you could select 3 armor powers, 3 weapon powers, or 3 jewelry powers, or any other combinations thereof across all categories. Holy hell, that's actually really cool. That's really, really cool. So we can really mix and match powers, man. That's going to open up a lot of build variety. You know, Diablo's always, you know, with these sort of games, man, they're always more fun if you've got more chance to make a cool build, you know. And having the complete freedom of K9's Cube to use whatever you want. You can have 3 weapon powers, for instance, you know. That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. So, yeah, get your thinking caps on, guys. Get your thinking caps on, man. Everyone go to D3 Planner right now and start figuring it out, man. Awesome. Okay, so items are not self-additive or multiplicative, meaning you cannot stack multiple items of the same power. So, for instance, you can't use, say, 2 Sacred Harvests, for instance, okay? So, the items' powers won't stack. Okay, once the season is ended and characters roll over to non-season, players will have all currently active powers in a K9's Cube reset, okay? Developers know, as we outlined in Developers Insight blog, we want to continue to get creative and maybe a little crazy with the season themes and powers we want to add to the game. We heard from some players that they preferred themes that made your character directly feel more powerful rather than need to focus on the environment around you. Okay, fair enough. If that describes you, then the Season of Forbidden Archives should be right up your alley, and we're really interested how things change in for Season 20. I can understand that, actually, because a lot of people, well, I don't really like the current seasonal buff on Season 19. Personally, I quite like it because I think it's quite fun, but there's a lot of people who didn't like it because they feel like it was, like, you know, a bit too easy just to get a few kills and one-shot a Rift Guardian, which I can understand, but it's still fun though. Okay, guys, 2 new seasonal rewards are available for players who fully complete the Season 20 journey, including a new portrait frame and a pet. Oh, really? What's this new pet? New portrait trait and pet. I wonder what the new pet's going to be, guys. As soon as this goes live on the 6th, guys, I'll do another video, man. We'll see what these new transmog and pet is. I wonder what it's going to be. Cool. Okay, guys, there's a change here to the Crusader. We knew this was kind of happen, man. Crusader, Heaven's Fury. This go here. The animation for Fires of Heaven rune can no longer be cancelled early. Basically, there's a little glitch basically right now in the current game where you can cancel the animation to make your Crusader DPS like an absolute lunatic. So basically, they've nerfed it, guys. They've nerfed it. Right, so what's this? Items. Okay, guys, items tab here. Developers note, with patch 2.6.8, we're adding 3 new class sets with similar goals to those we included in the previous patch. Each set was designed primarily with boosting long requested skills and playstyles we lifted directly from community feedback. Frenzy for Barbarian, Spirit Barrage for the Witch Doctor, finally, and Hydra for the Wizard. Yes, Hydra, man. I used to love playing a bit of Hydra on the Wizard years ago, man. So yeah, guys, Frenzy for the Barbarian, man. So Frenzy set, a Spirit Barrage set for the Witch Doctor, which has no set for it whatsoever apart from Non and Lod, and Hydra for the Wizard, man. Where requests are offered a lot of opportunity for gameplay exploration, and we're looking forward to seeing what players do with these new tools at their disposal. Additional changes to associated supplemental legendaries has also been included to round out these builds. Brilliant. It's critical when providing feedback on these sets to include whether or not you are using Season 20 buff during your testing, okay? While feedback of any kind is welcome, we're especially interested in non-seasonal testing that will better reflect the long-term performance of these sets, guys. So if you're going to test this stuff out and put a lot of feedback, please state if you're doing it seasonal or non-seasonal. Okay, guys, change to mantling or channeling, okay, which is this item here. The bonus granted by this item now occurs 1 second after channeling has begun. I think that's a nerf to Bazooka Wizard, maybe? Barbarian. Okay, guys, here we go. Barbarian new set. There's no artwork yet for these yet. I don't know. We won't see it till PTR, but Barbarian, guys. New class set. The Horde of the 90 Savages. Ooh, 2-piece bonus. Double the effectiveness of all shouts. All shouts, really? Feared enemies take double damage. Holy shit. Pardon my French. My eye. 4-piece bonus. Each stack of Frenzy reduces damage taken by 5%. Okay. Then 6-piece bonus. Frenzy deals a 1000% increased damage per stack. Oh. Frenzy Barbs rejoice, guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay, that's cool, man. I can't wait to see the artwork for these sets. The last ones were really cool, actually. Okay, there you go, guys. Horde of 90 Savages for the Barbarian, a Frenzy set. And, yeah, all shouts are doubled. In a double effectiveness, and feared enemies take double damage, man. Wow, it could be actually really good. This could actually be quite good for an RGK, possibly, couldn't it? Well, we'll see, man. We'll get through some testing, man. Okay, guys, a change to the Undisputed Champion, which is a legendary might built here for the Barbarian. Frenzy gains the effect of every rune and deals 300 to 400% increased damage as well on top. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Bastion's Revere, guys, the good old barbacks here. Okay, Frenzy now stacks up to 10 times and hits an additional time per attack. Each additional hit will chain to any enemies within 15 yards, and the damage is split between all effective enemies, pretty much making this an AoE Frenzy build. Okay, that's going to be pretty cool. Oh man, we've got to give that a go, man. Got to give that. What I'll do, guys, I'll do some separate videos for every test of this suit, man, because, yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, guys, my absolute favourite character in the game, by far, the Witch Doctor. We have finally got a new set. The new class set is called the Manduca Regalia. Okay, the Manduca Regalia. 2-piece bonus. Big Bad Voodoo now follows you and lasts twice as long. Okay, that's pretty cool. Big Bad Voodoo will now actually follow us, so we'll have a permanent attack speed buff constantly, or an extra damage buff from Big Bad Voodoo DPS, things like that. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing Big Bad Voodoo maybe doing twice as effective, maybe. Maybe bring their attack speed up double, you know, the effects to double, like maybe bring Slam Dart's damage bonus double. Because the base runes of Big Bad Voodoo, they're very, very out of date. The attack speed buff is nice, and actually following you is awesome, but I would like to see Big Bad Voodoo, you know, effects doubled sort of thing. A bit like they've done here with the Barbarian, you know. A bit like they've done with the Barbarian here on the 2-piece right here. Double the effects of all shouts. They should make it so Big Bad Voodoo is double affected as well. Because like I said, these runes are really, really out of date. So, really idea of that following around though. It will take a very, very, you know, precious skill slot on your bar for a Spirit Barrage build. Because ROE obviously takes 2 skills to cast. Ring of Emptiness to do the big damage bonus. So, That will need, personally, a buff. But it's very, very cool, man. Big Bad Voodoo, guys, follows you around the screen, man. It's pretty cool. 4-piece bonus. Gain 50% damage reduction for 30 seconds when you enter the Spirit Realm. I'm taking when you... I'm talking about when you do Spirit Walk, I believe. That's pretty cool. Okay, guys, got a damage reduction there. That's pretty sweet. 50%, pretty much standard. 6-piece bonus. Spirit Barrage deals increased damage equal to 50 times your mana regeneration per second. Oh my word! Really? Okay, man, so what? Haunt Draining Spirit? Rush of Essence? There's a Locust Swarm spell that can give us power regen as well. We've got tons of passives that actually gives power regen. Guys, this could be really, really strong, man. I know Blizzard are definitely going to put a cap on this, that's obvious, because if they let it go through the roof, it will one-shot everything. So they're obviously going to put a cap on this, but it looks like Witch Doctor will finally have a proper GR speed farming build for pretty much since for the first time. You know, you can do some GR speeds on the Witch Doctor using like Lord Carnival, things like that. Maybe even a little bit of Jade. But finally we'll have a run and gun nuke set on the Witch Doctor, man. Using pretty much one of our only skills we have that does not have a set. So yeah guys, Spirit Barrage, man. Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor. I wonder what it looks like. I wonder if there's like souls going around the armor. Oh man, I can't wait to see it, man. Okay guys, I changed to the Barber, which is this weapon right here, the Spirit Barrage Blade. Okay, let's have a look. They've buffed the damage from 225 to 220 to 400 to 500%. They've basically done the Jay Wilson on it and doubled it up. Holy hell. So Barber, oh man, all those primal Barbers I farmed. I have to get another one now. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, 400 to 500%, guys. So yeah, they Jay Wilson up, they doubled Barber damage. Remember though, all these numbers can go up or down during the course of PTR. They're never set in stone, but we need to see how it performs, you know what I mean? Very excited to see that, man. Gazing Demise. Okay, now I've been moaning about this item for a long time, and it's never rolled crit. And I've asked Blizzard to roll a crit, they've listened, and it now rolls crit, guys. Look at this, man. Bosh. Gazing Demise. Spirit Barrage gains the Phantasm rune. Basically, you can have 3 Phantasms up at once. Each active Phantasm lasts twice as long, which is fantastic. That's really, really good. Increases the damage of Spirit Barrage from 40 to 50, which is currently live, to 100 to 150. Whoa, they've slapped an extra 100 damage on top. That with the Barber buff, this should be more than enough, man. And also, it increases the attack rate from Manduca Spectres as well, which is a Spirit Barrage rune. Now, that's really, really cool, actually. I wonder if Manduca Spectres will now actually use the Barber Explosion. I'm pretty sure on live it doesn't, because it's normally applied by the Phantasm. So we need to test that out. If it doesn't work, then we need Manduca Spectres to actually proc the Barber's main ability. Okay, but that's probably one thing I'm pretty sure that's probably not going to happen right now. But like I said, once we get to PTR, we can test it properly. Brilliant. And there we go, guys. They listened, man. Thank you, Blizzard, for editing this. I've been asking this for a long time. Now always rolls now with critical chance instead of life per second. It was so annoying back in the olden days, guys, when you tried to get this mojo to roll crit and Spirit Barrage was a nightmare. And they finally got rid of that pesky life per second and now giving it guaranteed crit just like all the other mojos. So it's going to be much, much easier now to get yourself Gazing Demise nice and early. Brilliant. You see here, that doesn't roll crit. Brilliant. Okay, guys, Wizard, man. Wizard, guys, gets the, what's it called? The Typhoon's Veil. Ooh. 2-piece bonus. Double the duration of Hydras and increase the number of heads on multi-headed Hydras by 2. Really? Oh, man, I want to see this in action so bad right now. Oh, can't wait till the 6th. Okay, guys, double the duration of Hydras and increase the number of the heads of the multi-headed Hydras by 2. Brilliant. 4-piece bonus. Damage taken is reduced by 8% for each Hydra head alive as long as there's one available. Each time you take damage, a Hydra head dies. Oh, okay, that's an interesting little mechanic. Quite a nice damage reduction up there as well. And of course, guys, 6-piece bonus. Hydras deal 1000% increased damage for each Hydra head alive. Wow, this is going to torch, isn't it? Man, when was the last time we played a Hydra Wizard? It's been a long, long time, man. Even my brother, who hasn't played Diablo 3 for ages, he used to play Hydra. That was a long time ago. Okay, guys, supporting legendary, which is Serpent Sparker, has also now been changed. You may have one extra Hydra active at any time, and they deal an extra 450 to 600% increased damage. Awesome. Right now, this one here has no damage range for it, so that's going to be an absolutely huge buff for Servant Sparker. I have to farm another one now, because the one I've got in my non-season stash is the old one. Damn. Okay, the Magistrate, guys, also been changed as well. The old version here, Frost Sarge now periodically casts Frost Nova, has now been changed. Now periodically cast Frost Nova and deal 450 to 600% increased damage. Holy hell! Okay, man, that's very, very cool. That's very cool. So, hey guys, Hydras, man, is looking good. It's looking good. I really can't wait to see that in action. That's going to be good, man. Oh, the Witch Doctor as well. Brilliant. Okay, guys, a few more changes here. Etch Sigil right here, man. The bonus grant ability this item now occurs 1 second after channeling has begun. Oh, it's a slight nerf. We know why. We know why. Death Wish as well, guys. Obviously, this is a nerf to meet your wizard with the macros and all that sort of stuff. So Death Wish, the bonus grab this item now occurs 1 second after channeling has begun. But for those that don't know, Bazooka Wizard is used as a trash DPS in 4-player meta pushes. Okay. And basically, it's too strong, and the only way you can play that build is by macroing, pretty much, unless you're absolutely perfect with your timing. So, basically, Blizzard have killed Meet Your Wizard, which is kind of, to be honest, personally, I don't really mind, because it's been Meet Your Wizard forever for trash DPS, so now some other classes could step up to take the trash DPS spot. And right now, there's quite a lot of contenders for it. Quite, especially now with the new Witch Doctor set, Gaze in the Eyes, and obviously the new Barbarian set with the AoE Frenzy, and of course the Hydras and all the other builds we've got right now. So yeah, personally, I think that's a good change. It's a good change overall. It's been the same for a long time. Okay, guys. So bugs, several issues with adding and removing players to group and starting new games as a group has been resolved. For those that don't know, if you've not played for a little while, there was a really bad group bug where most of the time you couldn't even get into a game with friends. You have to log off, log back on. It was dreadful, but they've mostly fixed it on the end of this current season. Still happens a little bit here and there, but now the next patch is completely resolved. But thanks very much, man. That was game breaking for a lot of us. Captain Crimson's Trimmings, guys. Fix an issue where the set bonus did not increase damage reduction. We're using Devour Voracious. Really? Ooh, I didn't know that. Crusader change, guys. Corrected spend of Imperious on the flow of tanks with several pieces of the Aegis of Valor set. Fix an issue where the bolts cast by Fist of the Heavens, Divine Well, failed to zap enemies. Interesting. Okay, guys, so basically here it tells you just how to copy your character over to Battle.net. It's really, really easy. I can actually show you right now rather than reading all this out. Just go to your Battle.net app. Okay, just bring this up. And literally, all you got to do is go over here and you click on PTR. Download it, install it. When you boot up the PTR, in the top left here, it tells you what region to copy your characters from. If you are an EU player like myself, you want to copy from the EU, because that's where your characters are located. If you're from the USA, you copy from the USA, etc, etc. That's all it is. Okay, then you restart your client, and boom, all your characters will be copied to the PTR client. Please note, though, the PTR is not currently live yet. It's on the 6th of February. 6th of February. Nice, so we don't have to read all that out now. Makes it a bit easier, man. Nice. Okay, character copy, yeah, we would have done that there, and there you go. As is a test server, please anticipate uneven game performance, and note that restarts and downtime may occur without warning. Thank you, we look forward to seeing your feedback. And there you go, guys. What do you think, man? What do you think? So, Season Buff is basically what a lot of people asked for, was a Canines cube change. So there's going to be a lot of different variations of builds we can do with Season 20. You know, you can wear 3 armor slots, 3 ring slots, 3 weapon slots, so you can really muck around with your build sort of thing. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting, actually. I'm really interested in that, because like on Witch Doctor, a lot of our builds we can't use Sacred Harvester right now with some of our other builds for toughness. So right now we can sacrifice something else to gain extra toughness, for instance. So it's kind of cool, man. It's nice. But yeah, guys, 3 new sets as well. Fantastic, man. So basically a Frenzy set, 190 Savages for the Barbarian. An AoE Frenzy set. It's going to be very, very interesting. Witch Doctor Man gets, what's it called? Manduca's Regalia, mate, which is basically a Spirit Barrage set. I can't wait to see the new artwork for these sets, guys. And Wizard right there here with the Typhon's Veil, man. Hydras are back on the Wizard. Absolutely fantastic. And a nerf yeah, nerf to Bazooka Wisp, man. So yeah, the meta is going to be changed up a little bit. As usual, guys, I'll put a link to these patch notes in the description of this video. And yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go again, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to test all this stuff out. But I'm going to go boot up a D3 Planner and start theory crafting some builds out. Okay, guys, that's all the information I got today. Feel free to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Next video will be, I'll do a test builds for each of these new class sets. And we'll look at the artwork and see them in action, okay? That'll be the next video, okay? Get your thinking caps on, guys, and I'll see you in the next video, man. Excited! Excited, man. Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Special shout out to those still subs on Patreon, guys. Thanks for keeping the Diablo dream alive here on the channel now for almost 7 years. Okay, guys, cheers. I will see you in the next video. Happy testing, man. Get your furry caps on, man. Let's go.